I'm not texting, I'm reading the information. So this song is from their MTV Unplugged album, which was the last album Natalie did with the group before leaving the band to become a solo artist. All right. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Thank you so much, Danny, for being a Patreon, for requesting this, and for your support. So I've reacted to Natalie and the 10,000 Maniacs before several times. I just have to move all the videos from the main channel to this one. So guys, if you want, do subscribe to this channel because this is where I'm going to be posting all the classic hits. So what do we have today? Because the Night, remastered 1993 MTV Unplugged 10,000 Maniacs Best Hits. This title is all over the place here. This is not, if a graphic designer sees this title, they're gonna have a heart attack. I did study a little bit of graphic design in college, but mostly illustration. We have some information here. 10,000 Maniacs recorded live session for the MTV Unplugged series. The album was certified triple platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America and spawned the hit single Because the Night, a cover of the song written by Patti Smith and Bruce Springsteen. Between the recording and release of the album, vocalist Natalie Merchant left the band to pursue a solo career. Oh man. So I guess she left around 1993, and I have reacted to some of her other songs. I forget the exactly the name of that album, but you can see it here on the channel. Originally Patti Smith and Bruce Springsteen, which I have reacted to here also, actually. Not Patti Smith though, I'm not familiar. I'm just gonna do a bit of research here on Patti, out of respect, guys. Patricia Lee Smith is an American singer, songwriter, poet, painter, author, and photographer. Very artistic. Her 1975 debut album, Horses, made her an influential member of the New York City-based punk rock movement, Smith. Smith has fused rock and poetry in her work. Huh. Okay. All right. Well, now let's get to the video here. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. All right. Okay. I'm ready.
Take me now, baby, here as I am. Pull me close and try and understand. Desire is hunger, is the fire I breathe. Love is a banquet on which we feed. Come on now, try and understand the way I feel under your command. Take my hand as the sun descends. They cannot you now, cannot you now, cannot you now. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to us. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to us. Have I doubt, baby, when I'm alone? Love is a ring, a telephone. Love is an angel disguised as lust. Can't love it until the morning comes. Come on now, try and understand the way I feel under your command. Take my hand as the sun descends. They cannot you now, cannot you now, cannot you now. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to us. Because the night
feel like I've heard this before. I think the chorus sounds familiar. I don't know if I've actually listened to the original, but when she goes, because the night, what was because the night belongs to lovers, because the night belongs to us. Man, I'm way off pitch here, but like when that drop hits, it's like a drop and the chorus. It's like maybe I've seen it in a movie or somewhere. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed to the Maniacs and Natalie in their own channels, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. How do I describe the song? It had like a little bit of different things here and there. In terms of genre, it's hard to put into a specific genre. Also because it's the 90s and I feel like they had these hybrids, these combinations. It's like there wasn't a specific sound. They were trying to discover themselves, but it starts off with that piano. Haunting, beautiful, dramatic, right? Very high pitched, like something's about to happen. And of course, they have the orchestra here. So many different instruments, a very loud sound, but I think it worked well because they each had their own place in the song. So, for example, like the beginning and the ending, we had the piano, we had the drums, dun 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 dun, with a build up, and they did their thing. There was also a segment of this lady here playing the violin, I think it is. There was several of them, different stringed instruments, but she played it kind of like a fiddle. That's what it sounded like to me, which gave it a southern style, and I was not expecting that. So when she started playing, it was like, now we're going kind of folky country. But overall, this song had a sense of like energy. It's like you're moving fast, you're moving quickly, you have this build up, and there's a bit of contrast because Natalie, for the most part, I think she stays still. And maybe not, it's like it could be due to space, because I see here that there are so many people like crammed into this stage. Like, look at it. This is like some sort of camouflaged image here. It's like try to find Waldo, but like try to find Natalie here. Where I think she's right here. There's so much going on here. The people are like really up close to the stage, and there's a bunch of pattern on the ceiling in these curtains. Anyway, like I said, it's the 90s. Everything was kind of wacky. At least that's how I see it. But yeah, like I felt the band and everyone else, like with the instruments, like moving. There's like a sense of urgency, but Natalie was still, like she was just doing her thing. And she was focusing on the singing, which was, very important here. But I think the instruments played just as much of an important role as her voice. Usually, I would say, in a song, just generally speaking, the voice is like, what, 60-70% of the impression of the song, and the rest is the instrumentals. But here it was like a half and half, I would say. And in terms of the meaning, if we're going there, based on the chorus of what I was hearing, because the night I keep messing this up, belongs to lovers, because the night belongs to us. So I would say it's romantic. It's kind of about the love, but in a way that you feel the tension, like the urgency of like it's a more like it's like an energetic and like an intense kind of love, I would say. But you know what? I'm going to, why not, look it up here if I may, because the night 10,000 Maniacs meaning. Now this is the AI giving me an overview here, so bear that in mind. The meaning of 10,000 Maniacs version of Because the Night is about finding love, passion, and sanctuary with a partner, especially in the intimacy of the night where lovers can be safe and understood. The song uses the night as a metaphor for a private space to escape the world, share desire, and be united. It was written by Bruce Springsteen and Patti Smith, and the 10,000 Maniacs cover is a well-known version that popularized the song even further. So I got it right 100%. No doubt about it. I nailed it. No, I think it's essentially what I was, what I was thinking in my head. And also the colors of the presentation here. There's like deep blues, purples, there's darkness. Like it makes you think about the night. So they did a good job here with the stage and the decoration. Yeah, I guess this was, her almost way of parting with the band. She probably had it in her mind, and they did as well. I don't know if they parted ways amicably, right? If there was diplomacy there, or if it was an abrupt kind of ending. But in this moment, we can imagine that she understood it was time to, end this chapter and begin a new one. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you comment any suggestions, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.